Welcome to Stamp by Hannah here on YouTube. I am so excited to be filming today. I have had a few weeks off of filming. Yeah, things have been a little bit crackers. As usual in my life. My daughter turned 4 a couple of weeks ago. We've been away for a wedding. We had my daughter's 4th birthday party last weekend. And it's just, yeah, things have just kind of been a bit crackers, and I started a new job, so as well. But that job means that I now get some days off in the week. Sometimes without my children, which means I get to film again. No live videos, unfortunately, because I'm now working 12-hour shifts, and they move around in the week. So kind of be able to say I will be here on Facebook every Wednesday at 7 just can't happen at the moment. But that's okay, because I get to film for you at different times, and I'll get some regularly scheduled stuff going up. Today, I thought I would film this video. I am currently making a card for this week's global design project. And I believe, I'm just going to double check, because, you know, when I've seen it, but I need to double check it. Yes, this week's global design project, which is number 395, which is a lot, isn't it? They've done a lot of challenges, is a theme, and the theme is birthday, which is great. It's a great theme, and I blogged a birthday themed card on Saturday, because we had in the Inspiring blog hop, and I shared this card, so that's over on my blog. If you click the link in the down bar below, you'll be able to find that. That uses Share a Milkshake, actually, and the Hello Irresistible designer series paper, which goes with this stamp set. I'm not using the paper on this card today, but I'm using the Irresistible Blooms, which is still available as part of the online exclusives. And Biggest Wish, because it's birthday, and this is just the birthday stamp that I've got. So I've got an idea in my head. I don't know if it's going to work. It's going to be quite a simple card, but hopefully it'll look good. So I've also got 3 colours. I have got one that we've had for a little while, which is Soft Seafoam, and 2 returning colours. They are my 2 favourite returning colours, and I don't believe I've ever been able to use them together before. So this is Lost Lagoon and Berry Burst. I mean, they're just beautiful, aren't they? I love them a lot. So, shall we get started? I have a piece of Berry Burst cardstock, which I'm going to use as my card base. I've already cut and scored this, and now can't find my bone folder. There we go. To burnish it. And then I have a piece of basic white to go onto the front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Biggest Wish and the fabulous birthday stamp, and what number block is that? I. And I'm going to stamp this in Lost Lagoon. So this card is probably going to take me about 5 minutes to make, because it's super, super simple. But I just thought it was worth sharing a simple card with you today. So I'm going to stamp that about 1/3 of the way down. Ooh, that's a bit juicy, that ink pad. Right, I'm not happy with that. Can you see it's the ink pad's just too juicy? So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I'm just going to chop myself another piece of basic white. This happens with new ink pads sometimes, where they're just very inky. And I mean, it's great because it means there's loads of ink in there, just not in the places that I want it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my ink pad, and I have a very old, not Stampin' Up branded. So this is my Stampin' Up bone folder. Actually, that's my old Stampin' Up bone folder. I have a new one somewhere. There, that's got Stampin' Up still stamped on it. This one is so old that the Stampin' Up logo sort of worn away. But these are heavy. This is one of those cheapo ones that I think I probably got free with a magazine. And you can see it's a bit stained. And that's because what I'm going to do, and I use this a lot, is I brush the ink pad. And I'm not pushing loads of pressure on, but if you can, I can see it in person, but I don't know if you better see it in camera. I'm literally just pushing the ink up to this end of the ink pad. So if you, yeah, you can sort of see it. So it's a bit lighter here and quite dark at the end. And that is because I've moved the ink pad. So there is a bit of ink left, like on my bone fold it, and that's fine. That'll wash off. So I'm going to take my piece of basic white again, and I'm going to take a scrap piece of grid paper, and I'm going to just stamp that off. I'm going to test it before I stamp it this time. So inked. Oh, that's better. So, so I'm going to ink it up in the bit of the pad that I have brushed the ink away. So try again. So about a third of the way down, similar sort of spot to I did before. There we go. It's still a bit juicy. Can you see it's a little bit bobbly? I don't mind that so much. And it will even out a little bit as it dries. I don't mind the texture of it. I sometimes quite like there to be a bit of texture. You could always, actually I was about to say you could always use a Stamparatus, but unless you've got one already you can't, because they are long gone retired. Sadly the Stamparatus left us at the end of the catalogue and hasn't appeared in the new one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two leaves from Irresistible Blooms. So what's one? And that is two. And soft sea foam. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink up my leaves, and I'm going to stamp them sort of around the birthday. So that's two. And then there and there, and one more I think up here. I'm just trying to work out if I want to add a flower on as well. I have already gone ahead, because you guys know I'm not a massive fan of heat embossing on camera or die cut or fussy cutting. So I've already gone ahead and heat embossed this the happy on a piece of Blackberry Bliss and fussy cut it out. Do we need some floral? So that is the card so far. This is kind of my process. So that was what was in my head. Now I'm looking at it going, it's very pretty. I just don't know if it's a bit simple. Got a bit of sticky on my grid paper. I'm just trying to rub away. So I don't know if it's a bit simple. Tell you what I do fancy. I want to add a bit more of that Lost Lagoon colour. So there is a handy little splattery image, very technical term, in this stamp set. And I'm going to add some splatter, I think. But I'm going to stamp it off, so I want my scrap paper in again, so I can stamp this off. Can you see the thought process happening on camera? You might well be able to at this point. There. And then I feel like I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a die cut flower or if I'm just going to stamp one. I think I'm just going to stamp one. I'm going to use the smaller of the florals. Same size, no, it's different. On a block that's probably a bit small. And I'm going to add some floral, but I'm not going to add it all the way around. So I'm going to stamp it off first as well. And I'm going to just add a sort of hint of a floral. There we go. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? There. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Right. Do we need... I think we do. Right. I'm gonna add some linen thread as well. Oh, that's the perfect length. Don't you love that when that happens? Things like that happen. So I'm going to tie a great big bow with this. She says, I'm going to tie a bow with it. Might not be great big. There. I'll tie a bow with it that I'm going to stick there, and I'm going to stick that straight over the top of it. That is what I'm going to do. Right, let's have some Stampin' Seal. See if my brain kicks in at all today. I have just filmed this month's monthly card class videos. So if you have either purchased this month's card class, or if you just really want to see it, they will be going up on Saturday. Though if you've purchased it, you will get them a little bit ahead of time, because that is only fair. And yeah, they will go live on this channel on Saturday, so anybody hasn't bought it. And then booking for next month's monthly card class will go up on the 1st of June. And I wish I could remember what we're doing. But like I said, brain not yet in gear today. So I'm going to put that linen thread bow on there with a glue dot. And then I'm going to take some mini dimensionals and pop those, probably 3 I think, on the back of my fussy cut piece. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to pop that over. Now normally I do it at a joint angle, but actually I'm going to keep it straight there. And I'm looking at it going, I think I need some bling. So I've got a bucket of bling. My bucket of bling lives on my desk. Ooh. Now these are fun. These are the loose frosted dots. And there were some Lost Lagoon ones. Wait, not Lost Lagoon. Pretty Peacock ones that would go, I think, because I think that pink's a little... Ooh, the pink's quite nice too. Do I add a yellow one on? But there's no yellow on the card already. Yeah, the yellow's weird. But we have... These are awkward because they're in a... Like, they're completely loose. They're part of the same suite that the Irresistible Blooms are from. Where's my doof? There it is. And they are, yeah, they're lovely, but they are a little bit awkward because they are, like I said, completely loose. I want a little one. There we go. I'm going to put 6, I think, on here because I want 3 of each colour. I want a dinky little pink one. There we go. So the colours in these are, it doesn't say there. I think are they Petal Pink or Flirty Flamingo? Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight and Pretty Peacock, I think. So I'm going to move, I've got 3, yeah, I've got 6 there, haven't I? I'm going to move them all off of the card. Like so, and I'm going to use Tombow glue to pop 6 little dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around my card, and then I can use the end of my poker tool. There's a kind of gunky end to pop these I'm going to get it the right way up. There we go. Onto the card. Like that. There we go. How cool is that? I love that. Right, thank you ever so much for joining me this week. I hope to see you again really soon. Don't forget that Monthly Card Class goes live on Saturday. And I feel like there's something else going on. Can't remember what it is. Check the blog for all the details anyway. Oh, if you like what you see and you want to hear more from me, you can always subscribe to my emails. They are in the down bar below. They are several times a month. Let's go for several times a month. I'd like to say they're weekly. It's a bit hit and miss. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me and I hope to see you again really soon. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.